Discover 6 of the most devastating bombs ever created with unimaginable explosive power. This video will take you into the world of unparalleled forces and the historical stories behind them. Get ready for an incredibly impressive and surprising journey of discovery. Little Boy was the first atomic bomb used in warfare, marking a significant turning point in military and scientific history. The Little Boy bomb used uranium-235 as its main material. It operated based on the principle of nuclear fission. When uranium-235 is compressed to a high enough density, uranium atoms undergo fission, releasing an enormous amount of energy in an explosion. Little Boy had an explosive yield of about 15 kilotons of TNT, equivalent to 15,000 tons of conventional explosives. On August 6, 1945, this bomb was dropped on the city of Hiroshima, Japan. The explosion caused massive devastation, immediately killing approximately 70,000 to 80,000 people, with tens of thousands more severely injured and suffering long-term effects from radiation. The city of Hiroshima was completely destroyed, with infrastructure obliterated and the environment severely contaminated. The destruction caused by Little Boy not only led to death and devastation, but also marked a decisive turning point in ending World War II. The horrific devastation of this bomb, along with the Fat Man bomb dropped on Nagasaki 3 days later, led to Japan's surrender on August 15, 1945, bringing the Pacific War to an end. Fat Man is one of the most famous and powerful atomic bombs in history. Developed by the United States Manhattan Project, the Fat Man bomb used the implosion method. Its structure consisted of a plutonium-239 core, surrounded by conventional explosives. When the explosives were triggered, they compressed the plutonium core to the required density to initiate a chain fission reaction, creating an extremely powerful explosion. Fat Man had an explosive yield of about 21 kilotons of TNT, equivalent to 21,000 tons of conventional explosives. On August 9, 1945, this bomb was dropped on Nagasaki, Japan, just 3 days after the Little Boy bomb was dropped on Hiroshima. The explosion caused massive destruction, killing approximately 40,000 to 75,000 people instantly and severely injuring tens of thousands more. The area around the impact site was completely destroyed, with long-term effects from radiation. The attack with the Fat Man bomb, along with Little Boy, played a crucial role in ending World War II. The devastation caused by these two bombs prompted Japan to surrender on August 15, 1945, bringing the Pacific War to an end. The story of Fat Man not only reflects military power, but also raises debates on the ethics and strategy of using nuclear weapons. RDS-37, one of the first thermonuclear bombs developed and tested by the Soviet Union, marked a significant advancement in nuclear weapon technology. Developed to surpass the explosive power of previous atomic bombs, RDS-37 was a thermonuclear weapon, commonly referred to as a hydrogen bomb or H-bomb, which uses nuclear fusion reactions to generate energy. RDS-37 had an explosive yield of approximately 1.6 megatons of TNT, equivalent to 1,600,000 tons of conventional explosives. The test of the RDS-37 bomb took place on November 22, 1955, at a test site in Kazakhstan. The explosion produced a massive fireball and powerful shock waves, causing widespread devastation in the area surrounding the detonation point. The testing of RDS-37 not only demonstrated the Soviet Union's military strength during the Cold War, but also reflected the rapid development of global nuclear weapon technology. This bomb showcased the increased destructive power of thermonuclear weapons compared to earlier atomic bombs, contributing to the nuclear arms race between major powers. Ivy Mike was one of the first thermonuclear bombs successfully tested, marking a significant milestone in nuclear weapon technology. Developed by the United States under the Manhattan Project, the Ivy Mike bomb utilized thermonuclear technology, also known as the hydrogen bomb. It operated based on nuclear fusion reactions in which two hydrogen atoms, deuterium and tritium, combine to form helium and release enormous amounts of energy. Ivy Mike had an explosive yield of approximately 10.4 megatons of TNT, equivalent to 10,400,000 tons of conventional explosives. The bomb's test occurred on November 1st, 1952, at Alugaleb Island in the Marshall Islands, during a test known as Operation Ivy. Ivy Mike was not designed for military use, but primarily to demonstrate the technological capabilities of thermonuclear bombs and study nuclear reactions achievable under real-world conditions. The destruction caused by Ivy Mike was immense. The explosion produced a massive fireball and powerful shock waves, obliterating an entire island and leaving a large crater. The success of Ivy Mike ushered in the era of thermonuclear bombs with much greater explosive power than previous atomic bombs, leading to a nuclear arms race among global powers during the Cold War. Ranked second on the list is the B-41, also known by its alternative name, the MK-41. This was one of the most powerful thermonuclear bombs ever developed and possessed by the United States during the Cold War. Designed in the late 1950s and officially deployed in 1960, The B-41 bomb was a significant part of America's nuclear arsenal. The B-41 had an explosive yield of approximately 25 megatons of TNT, equivalent to 25 million tons of conventional explosives. It was one of the most powerful thermonuclear bombs the United States ever built. The B-41 used thermonuclear technology to enhance the fission reaction, generating enormous energy from nuclear reactions. The bomb's structure included a plutonium core surrounded by layers of thermonuclear fuel, allowing it to achieve extremely high levels of destructive power. Although the B-41 had immense destructive capacity, it was never used in military conflicts. It was primarily developed as part of the nuclear deterrent strategy during the Cold War. However, the potential destruction of the B-41 reflects a significant increase in military power and the destructive capabilities of nuclear weapons during this era. Tsar Bomba is one of the most powerful and devastating thermonuclear bombs ever created and tested. Developed by the Soviet Union in the late 1950s, Tsar Bomba was the result of a massive nuclear weapons program and became a symbol of military strength during the Cold War. Tsar Bomba had an explosive yield of approximately 50 megatons of TNT, equivalent to 50 million tons of conventional explosives. It is the most powerful thermonuclear bomb ever tested, with a destructive capacity many times greater than earlier nuclear bombs. Tsar Bomba's operation involved a thermonuclear reaction, where two hydrogen atoms fused to create helium and released an enormous amount of energy. The test of Tsar Bomba took place on October 30th, 1961, at Novaya Zemlya, a remote area in the Arctic. The explosion produced a massive fireball and a powerful shockwave, completely destroying a vast area and creating a deep crater. The shockwave was felt thousands of kilometers away, and the light from the explosion was visible from up to 1,000 kilometers. The fireball had a diameter of 8 kilometers, with the thermal radiation zone extending 270 kilometers, and the area of total destruction by the shockwave reached 700 to 900 kilometers. By comparison, the thermal radiation radius of the Fat Man bomb was only 2 kilometers. Despite its terrifying power, Tsar Bomba was never used in warfare. It was built and tested solely to demonstrate the Soviet Union's military strength and serve as a deterrent during the Cold War. Tsar Bomba not only marked a significant milestone in the history of nuclear weapons development, but also served as a clear indication of the increasing destructive power of nuclear weapons worldwide. These technologies not only demonstrate significant advancements in military capabilities, but also raise profound questions about ethics and strategy during wartime. We hope you've gained a deeper understanding of their devastating power and impact. If you enjoyed this video and want to explore more historical and military topics, don't forget to hit like and subscribe so you won't miss our upcoming videos.